What up, G-Life fam? It's your boy MC Shadow coming at you with another battle rap reaction. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Check out the playlist. The playlist on top where we have all the videos and the folders makes the video you're looking for a lot easier. Now, since it's Friday, we're going to bring some active gangbanging shit. You know what I mean? This is on some straight gangster. So no gangbanging in the comments, because if you guys gangbang in the comments, it will get deleted. You know, just leave your honest pick and opinions in the comments. Now we got right here one that's been getting requested a lot, and I have a feeling it's because of Gunner. Because, you know, Gunner's always telling that joke, you know, I'm active and I function. But he actually told me to check this rola out because that is actually a good rola, and that the homies actually get down in it. So, you know, we're going to scope it out. I have never heard it, have never heard homies music or nothing like that. And it's going to be going up against the homies from Lennox, VN, Sur and Logan. No, Longo. I think that's what they had told me. I had never heard that rola either or none of that. So let's get into it already, homie. Enough of my yapping. I don't know the rights to this or nothing like that. You already know. So these are some gangster shit. I was told. I'm digging that beat. I actually like that. We active and we function. Oh, that's why he's always saying that. You know what? This beat and how they're speeding, you just can't help but to vibe with it, right? Like you're just like, it lures you in because they're keeping up with the beat. They're spitting legit. It's on some gangbanging shit. You know what I mean? So far it's sounding pretty dope. I ain't gonna lie. If we're talking about strictly gangbanging, bro, like guys, I dig it. We activate, we function. I like that though. That's what's getting down. I was waiting for the diss. There it is. I like that. Our car's fully fat. We don't need a spare. Yeah, I like that punchline. That was good. Hey, homie's getting down. Who's that? Is that Jens guy that they were talking about? Is that him or who's this one? Because I know it has Big Rome and I think it was Lonely Boy, whatever. And I heard their rolas before, and it doesn't sound like neither of them guys. I like that, and I put that on my mama. We active and we function. We active and we function. I ain't gonna lie, this is some pretty dope shit. Oh, this is Big Rome, okay. I honestly think that Big Rome could have brought it better. Was this like in was this his newer stuff, like when he was first coming out? Because I know Big Rome could spit it, you know, and I have a feeling that right here he's like holding back, you know, because I know he could rip this. Never mind, he's bringing it. Yeah, who said I put that shit on my granny? Damn, you know, look, when rappers do stuff like that, when they implicate just stuff like that, how they just able to twist it up, the creativity to come up with these lines is phenomenal, homie. That's when you know they have a gift, homie. I dig those kind of shit like that. Little stuff like that is noticeable. The little things are the most biggest things what people look for. I ain't gonna lie, I was digging the beat, I was digging the hook, you know, we active and we function. I was digging they kept up with the beat and everything like that, and it is on some gangbanging shit. If we're talking, this is not based on like the rola or like you know, a rola for like other. If we're talking about just strictly gangbanging, yeah, this rola's chingon, you know. We active and we function. Now let's see the competition. Alright, and now they're going up against right here. We got the homies out of LA, representing for LA, representing for the suit and all that. This rollout was picked by Little One, Risky, Brownie, all them homies. They were like, come on, do that one. Oh, alright, I never heard it, never nothing. They sent me the file, you know what I mean? I never heard this rollout, you know, or none of that. So, this is a first for all of us. So, let's get into it. It's called So Rough, So Tough. See what we got right here. And I don't know the rights of this or none of that. Oh, that's right. Shout out to the homies from V&E. I reacted to Sucker Free. He's from Lennox. I reacted to Sucker Free a while back ago on this channel, you know, when he was just freestyling. I had said, you know, homie has potential and everything, and I'm glad that homie's still doing his thing and elevating himself like that, because I knew homie had a talent, you know what I mean? In that reaction that I did on him, it was just maybe like a little camera shot in the beginning, but then he tore it up. So I know this homie, I seen the potential of this homie. I know this homie was going to be chingon, homie. I called it. Not serio, this homie has potential, so I know he's gonna bring it, dog. I already know he's gonna bring the salsa, homie. Now that's just real talk. Watch me be wrong. Shut. Shout out to all the homies from Lennox, homie. That's what I was gonna say before you say he went in. Yeah, the RIP shirt, you know. Man, homie he's spitting the legit shit, you know. Nobody's bigger than the program. You best to learn that. Tats on his face because they earned that. Hey, real talk. Chest out like the Hercules, 25 to life. Why you homie y'all work release? Turned down bump riders snacking on air claws. Politic boot popping, never said it prayer call. Back to the streets, ain't no telenovelas. Corners with headlights. Shout out to the four corners. Pacific Division and Sheriff K like Chris Dorner. Shout out to my big homies. Look what you created. Big headed East-West side we most hated. Shout out to the big homies. Look what you created. Hey, homie brought it in, homie. Homie went gangster up in that motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. This is that was real talk on the verse. But here's another thing I want to point out. Like I said, I don't own the rights to this or none of that. He kept up with the beat. He was on some gangster shit. You know, he was bringing feeling into it, so he got down. You know what I mean? He brought it in. How many guns do you see in this video? Of all them vatos that you see right there throwing the gang signs right there and all that? Oh, you know, vatos from Sureño gangs. These are Sureño gangs, like Lennox, V&E, Longos in here, and Sur 13, whatever. How many guns do you see in there? This is what I'm talking about. This is real G's. These are real gang members who were laced up the right way by their big homies. I'm just saying it. I could only call it, homie. This is how real gang members conduct themselves. Real G shit. Yeah, shout out to all the Estrada homies out there. Got a gang of homies from V&E. Shout out to Woody, Jimbo, Smiley, also. Shout out to everybody. That boy may have turned up, he a whole lot different. If I quarterback the play, I'm gonna put us in the end zone. I'm gonna put it in her mouth, she gonna put you in the friend zone. Devil said, I'm gonna put it in her mouth, she gonna put you in the friend zone. savage, homie.
So rough, so tough in the field. So swallow this nut, bitch. Wash it down with a couple pills. Cause them east side players give a fuck about how you feel. Hey, models click. So sick.
I like how you brought it right there. See, I like when they do stuff like that. Just what that little thing he did right there. I like when they just implicate a little something to separate it. You know what I mean? It shows creativity. It shows some kind of conducting. You know what I mean? Some kind of idea. You know what I mean? Like they're bringing something, some kind of idea to the table, and that is what I'm talking about. That people look for when they scout for talent. You know what I mean? The fact that you could do these kind of things is what makes a good artist a good artist. This one, next to? Oh no, that's Longo right there. Yeah, Longueros. That's in Longueros right there.
I've been trying to go and get it every day, chasing dope. So rough, so tough, in that city that I'm from. So what? Check it up, index finger in the thumb. L gang be the gang that these niggas running from. Hey, that these niggas running from. So what? Check it up, index finger in the thumb. L gang be the gang.
Like that. I like that thumb down, finger out. I like that line he did. One thing I will say, the N-word, I know it's gonna get critiqued and all that, that's the only thing I could criticize about his flow. He brought it in, you know what I mean? His flow sounds different than the other two homies. What the thing I wanted to point out about what he said, he dissed the Crips right here, right? Because that they beef it with them and everything like that. If you notice, he just made one comment, no crabs around here, no disrespect to the Crips, whatever, but that's what he said, no crabs around here. And then after that, he kept on with his flow. He kept going and just talking about, kept his flow going. That's what I mean. The whole rola, his whole flow was not based around just insulting them. He said it once, and then he moved on. That's what I mean. Like, when homies be dissing, whatever, hey, just once and just keep going. But when they just they stay stuck on that subject, everyone else is just like, all right, we get it. You know what I mean? It gets like, play. And this is on some gangster shit. What? And just keep. That's how I'm saying. If you're gonna do it, just do it like that. You don't need to be stuck on that subject. You know what I mean? These guys are putting up a good example. Look, they're young bucks. They're younger. This is how you could tell that they were laced up right. This is what I'm talking about. And I'm saying I didn't never seen this video. I didn't pick it or none of that. You know what I mean? To making all these pointers out, whatever. I'm just I could only call it how I see it right here, my boy. Here comes Sick. I know he's sick.
You can ask the homies what it sound like. Around here, around fly, I get outline. I'm outside, y'all indoors like the housewives. And I be known to put it down in my downtime. Y'all the type to signal cops during count time. Y'all the type to lock it up during child line. I'm outside and I'm still screaming brown pride. Like the surf under the curse done. I so dope to my birth mother. Leo Block smelling like
one gun, damn it, homie. Fuck it.
That's why the beef get A like Kobe first number. So I'ma go hard until I go under. Keep up, I'm the rap game's low runner. The burner hot, and I kept that bitch the whole summer. I know dudes who got 25 did the whole number. So free profit and all the homies from the set from over here and double last to the homies from the west, to the troopers in the net line, to the devils in the AJ. So all the homies holding down on the LA is 102 VSUR, and I'ma do it till you catch me in a fresh new car. It's 102 VSUR, and I'ma do it till you catch me in a fresh new car. Yes.
Like I said right here, I'm honest about everything, homie. I never hold back. Hey, I call it how I see it. That gun move was a no-no. It shouldn't have been done. You know what I mean? Like I said, I call it how. I could only tell it how it is, my boy, right here. No sad weekend or nothing like that. You know what I mean? The video was already chingon. The rola was already chingon. That scene with the trueno was not even needed, homie. It was not needed, dog. You know what I mean? It was already on some G shit. Hey, am I lying? Hey, everyone could watch. Hey, it was already on some G shit. You know what I mean? Sikkim is fabulous at rapping. The way he's able to how he puts the feeling into the rola, his metaphor. This individual right here, Sikkim, he has a lot of talent. He has a lot of potential. He could go places, man. I know what I'm telling you guys. I'm not putting too much tapatio on his name or nothing like that. That individual has a lot of talent, homie. He does. I recommend you guys go scope out his music and all of that. This is one talented individual, you know, who needs a little bit more recognition, homie. Serio pedo, because the vato, man, hey, I know my music, homie. That vato right there, he has skills. You know what I mean? The vato right there, he has a lot of talent. I would say Sikkim, you know, is number one, and then I would say is the homie from Lennox. Then I would say is the homie from V&E, and then the Longo. Either way, they all have talent. You know, all of them are very talented. I liked all of their flows. It's just that in that order is how I put them. Which verse did I enjoy the most or whatever in that order. You know, because homies were bringing the legit shit. The only thing I could critique was the N word and that one scene with the trueno. You know, I don't care for stuff like that. You know what I mean? But that's the only thing I could criticize. But that's the video, you know. But if we're talking about the rola, the fucking rola was fucking fantastic. And you know what I mean? Now, who would I say won? Because I like both rolas. You know, because this one didn't have a hook. The other one had a hook, but this one had the so rough, so tough. I'm gonna give it to the homeboys. And the reason I'm gonna give it to the homeboys, even though the other one had the hook, you know, active and we function, whatever. These homies lyrically wise, they brought it more lyrical than camaradas over there. And it's a so rough, so tough beat. Come on, that beat's chingon in general. So the homeboys won. You know what I mean? The homeboys took this one. Like I said, I'm not hating, you know, or none of that. Hey, homie, I only call it how I see it. This was a badass rola. These are talented individuals that need a little bit more light shed on them. You know what I mean? Because they spit it, homie. I ain't lying, dog. I can only tell you how it is. But in general, all of the ones were chingon. Even from the Northsiders, Big Rome, was it Lonely Boy and Jens, whatever. Jens, right? They were all chingon. All of these support the raza in their music, homie. They could bring it, dog. Even on some active shit, dog. Because this was some active shit. You know what I mean? But what do you guys think? That's just my opinion. Leave it in the comments. MC Shadow, and we out. I dig these rollers. I'm going to bump these right now.